I went. Like he was yelling at me, and he was also throwing like I met a stag beetle once, and he was like complaining about how I was always on my phone, and I said, "Okay, boomer."
Funny joke.
I'm such a funny guy, aren't I?
Welcome back to.
Oh my god, here's another banger.
Go back to bangers with
This
the gamers.
actually this songs like the that's like such a like unique sounding like paradiddle or not a paradiddle.
I've heard that before, but it gets me.
Actually, speaking of things that Carrie's heard before, Carrie has heard this song once before.
Is that true, Carrie?
Even if she doesn't remember it, she still heard it once before.
I'm thinking it was not. You didn't insert it into Rainbow Rescue, did you?
I did not.
Okay.
You're not gonna get the answer right, is what I'm gonna say.
Okay, then I'm gonna try. When did I hear it?
In Super Robotnik Land.
Oh yeah, I would not have remembered that.
It was a MIDI remix, but like the song is it was a shitty MIDI, but the song is enough of a banger that it still sounded good.
Shitty MIDI, that's my stripper name.
Oh, shitty MIDI. Why did they...
That is the second time Carrie has made that joke.
Where did the
No!
Where did the title come
was
That's what I mean. That's what I mean by the second time Carrie's made that joke.
Made a stripper name joke.
Where does the prefix come from? Where does what do they call you, shitty MIDI?
I don't know.
Are you bad at your job? Are you bad to answer something?
Oh no, it's because when I was a baby, I'd poop my diaper.
Oh, interesting.
Like the rest of us.
Carrie, maybe you shouldn't have said that because that is someone's fetish.
I suppose anything that we could be saying. Mega Man could be somebody's fetish. I mean, you know, anything.
Can you imagine someone who gets off to robot porn?
I'm sure it exists. I don't even have to have seen it to know it exists.
You know, it actually reminds me of a meme that like a meme that's like it shows like Persona 3. Gabe, you know who Aegis is, right? In Persona?
Aegis.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So like it's just like a shot from Persona 3 of her bending over, and like the protagonist is like just happens to be looking in the direction that her ass would be.
It's so good.
And it shows like a sketch of what that looks like, and you just see like all these gears and stuff because she's an android. And then there's just a warning message that says, "Warning: Do not fist android girls."
I'd rather not.
Because it's like, and like the picture shows like you know, like one of those warning images where like someone's hand is jammed between a couple of gears.
I mean, yeah, it does sound like a risk.
Evan's using the rolling shield.
Of course I'm using the rolling shield. Why wouldn't I use the rolling shield?
Because I was going to say you can also use the homing missile in this map too.
Oh, that's a good point, but you know, I might as well save that for the boss fight.
Yeah, the boss.
Besides, rolling shield's more fun.
Yeah, that's true. You just run into things, and they die. It's like me when I run up.
Can you guys actually see the rolling shield, or no?
It comes in sometimes.
Okay.
The
Hardly.
big
Is it engaged currently out there?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
I thought that was a cheeseburger for a second.
Now, how do I get this heart tank? Well, first off, I get rid of this asshole.
Yeah. Well, hey, let's talk about the thing we were talking about earlier. Boomer Kuwanger as a stag beetle. You're right. We talked about earlier why didn't they just call him Flame Stag? Why did they keep it?
Why did they just call him Flame? You mean Boomerang Stag?
Yeah, but you know it's like Kuwanger comes from Kuwagata,
yeah.
which is the stag beetle in Japanese. But they didn't call his brother Gravity Beetle Gravity Hercules because he's a Hercules beetle.
Yeah, that's a good point. On that note, though, like I think it's worth noting that Megaman X2 has Flame Stag, but it's not a stag beetle.
Yeah, it's a type of elk. Stag.
Oh yeah, but isn't that a male?
It is a well, you could call him a buck, but a stag is like a specific I think they have to have a 9-point antler set and up to be a stag.
Is that where the name stag beetle comes from?
Yes, because they have the horns that are very, you know,
Pinchy,
big,
pinchy,
and
pinchy.
they have, you know, more than just one point.
Stag
They're
beetles are
oftentimes-
big boys.
They,
At least as far as like insects go.
dude, a lot of those beetles, like Hercules beetles, rhino beetles, stag beetles, oh, those motherfuckers get big.
Beetles are just like in a different class of insect. Are they insects officially?
Yes, they
Okay.
are, because they only have
They
two
have 6
segments.
legs, yeah.
The thorax and the, whatever.
Oh yeah, they need 6 legs and like 3 segments, don't they?
Yeah.
Or is that just ants that need 3 segments?
Unless it's an arachnid or a troglodyte that needs only 2 segments.
Well, an arachnid is not an
yes.
insect.
That's true. It's also an invertebrate, but yes.
Yeah.
Because
Because you know what else is an arachnid? A crab.
Yep. Crabs are arachnids. They're water spiders.
Correct. Mid.
Warp.
So this guy without the homing missile is,
He is
also
a joke.
piece of shit.
He's
Yeah.
just an absolute.
But with the homing missile, he sucks. But without it, he's kind of a piece of shit. Big suplex.
You see,
See,
that's
just like the
that's
stag
what
beetle.
that attack is. What tells me he's a stag beetle. Actually,
He just fucking big suplexes you. Yeah,
the way he grabs you and then just launches you.
yeah, but he's dead now.
Yeah. It's almost as if he didn't stand a
Bye-bye.
chance.
Didn't stand a fucking chance.
Didn't
This guy's
stand a
dead.
single chance within the life of the right of the life
There
of the
was
life of the life
not
of the
even
life.
a modicum of success in his future. It was only death.
Only death. Only death.
It's a bit maligned when you realize that he never stood a chance.
This joke is over.
It's funny.
Boomerang cutter is fun.
Boomerang cutter is nice. It's the
And
better
if you
rolling
jump,
cutter.
the boomerangs go down. The part isn't over because there's a certain something that we can get with the boomerang cutter. Also, that one heart tank in Spark Mangel's stage, that I used the dash jump to get instead. That like they want you to use the boomerang cutter to get that.
This is like the precursor to Hornet Chaser because it grabs items.
Yeah, kind of. Although you have to be precise with this. Where with the Hornet Chaser, just like, yeah, I'm gonna get that for you. Here you go.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, back to Spark Mangel's stage.
Back to Electric Russian stage.
Yeah. I was trying to think
Electric
about why, like,
Russian.
this was a, like, even in 60 FPS, this is a little choppier than usual, and then I remembered I had to, like, upload this to my YouTube, upload the raw, like, not the edited raw, but the raw of, this to my,
Rasputin, love
to my YouTube channel, and then download it again, because something went wrong with the recording process, and just, like, trying to run this through Sony Vegas would actually cause the program to crash. Anyway, that's the only way you can get that sub-tank. So, yeah.
Good. You got a 4.
So anyway, we are done here. Next time on Smash Team Games, there's only one Maverick left to face, and we faced him once before in Bloodstained Curse of the Moon.
We did.
That's right, we faced him in a game made by a different company.
With a different type of gameplay.
Yeah, indeed.